Blinded by your grace, you came and set me on. I've been broken, holy, you fixed me. Now I'm blinded by your grace. You came and saved me. Prayer this morning, I pray now. I know to another day. I'm so afraid, so you came and saved me. Came and saved me. And the rain was pouring, 'cause the sun faded away. Now I'm in a better place. No longer afraid. Blinded by your grace. Came and saved me. You fix me. Blinded by your grace. You came and saved me.
Hello everyone. This week we are having our people's picnic. We're having it in our front rooms, and we thought we'd start off with some music because all picnics need a bit of a pick me up to start us get going. So the reason that we're in our own houses today is because in Northampton, COVID is particularly high, and it keeps getting higher. So we could be at the park because it's a really lovely sunny day, but instead we've been given picnic campers out this morning to people who needed their own picnics, and we are all meeting in our own gardens, in our own front rooms with the windows open and listening to music. So I had the first choice with Stormzy, and we might listen to it again in a minute because I quite like a bit of Stormzy on a Thursday afternoon. It's a bit uplifting, and it reminds me, I don't know whether you've all heard this, but like GCSE results have been great today.
Yeah, really good.
Young people we work with have got really good results. But Stormzy every year, he provides funding for people to go into further education and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So big up Stormzy as always. repping the black community and making sure that they're represented in all areas of life. So today we're joined by Sophia, the creative educator.
Hi.
So she's in our house, she's in Leicester. We're joined by Jasmine, Mabel, and her little friend. What's your friend's name, Mabel?
Olivia.
Olivia. Nice to meet you, Olivia. And then we're met by Luke in the building at the yard. So he's even got his picnic blanket out. This is probably the most picnicky it's ever been. So the whole point of doing it like we are today is to prove Jasmine
We've got a wasp situation.
Jasmine does not like anything flying.
Whoa. Sorry.
Oh,
it's bad.
Luckily, wasps have girls. Ralph is not scared. The dog, he's not worried about it. He eats wasps. Does he?
Yeah.
He's gone in the house now.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry about that.
It's okay maybe to eat the occasional fly, but wasps are going to work. I think if you eat them, they're going to sting you in your mouth. That's what I'm thinking. So normally Luke would be doing a bit of football, doing some outsidey stuff, but today he's just having his packed lunch, having some nibbles, listening to us have a natter. Sophia's already pom-pomming away.
Always.
Yeah.
Mabel, where's your pom-pom maker? I thought you were my pom-pom pal.
You'll have to do some later, won't you, after you've finished eating?
So the point about having a picnic is that it's one of the cheap and cheerful things to do during the summer holidays. You don't actually need anything than you normally have. The only difference is that normally you're either sitting at the table having lunch or you're sitting in a more formal setting. Picnic just means let's sit on the floor, let's get in the garden, let's sit in the lounge. It doesn't really matter where, but just doing something a bit more fun. Sophia looks like she's got a whole vegetable patch with her.
Oh yeah, we've got my mum and dad have an allotment, so these are actually all homegrown as well.
Wow.
So proper wonky veg as well.
You look like you've got a great spread there.
All the veg. I'm trying to be a little bit healthier as well.
Always trying to help. What have you got in your packed lunch, Luke?
I got some grapes.
Very nice.
Doritos,
Nice.
chocolate bar, protein shake and some water.
You're having a proper healthy one, aren't you?
Well, yeah, apart from the chocolate and crisp, but yeah, it's right.
Right, I'm gonna try and
What have you
share.
got, Bianca?
I haven't got anything yet. I'm running late with my picnic. I've just got my cup of tea.
Oh,
Can you see on the screen? Well, you might not be able to see, but I've just placed Sophia's vegetables that she's just cut up.
yeah, we
Sophia's
can see it.
But Sophia's got, so she's got a wonky carrot, a celery, a tomato. Is that a cucumber?
It is a cucumber, yeah. The cucumbers have gone crazy.
They've gone crazy. Is that a radish?
It is, yeah.
That is an unusual shaped radish. That's proper wonky today.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got all of those. What have you got in your sandwiches, girls?
Ham, cream cheese.
Ham and cream cheese, very nice. And have you got a packet of crisps for later? Ralphie looks like he's looking forward to the ham sandwich, Olivia.
I know. He's literally drooling,
Right.
hoping they drop some, I think.
Well, I probably will just need it.
And you've got some drinks to keep you nice and cool.
Yeah, they've got some grapes and maybe they'll have a yogurt as well.
A yogurt. Oh my goodness.
I
So-
haven't got anything.
Why not?
So I've only just had my breakfast at like 11:45. I had eggs and bacon. So I'm trying to just have 2 meals a day.
Are you?
I have brunch and then dinner.
Huh. So for littler people, it's important to have 3 meals a day. For adults, you can eat whenever you want because you're your own person. But for young people, especially when they're doing health stuff with Luke, then you've definitely got to have 3 meals a day.
See?
It reminds me, Luke, but in September you're starting something new, aren't you?
I am. I'm going to forest school.
You're going to a forest school, so that'd be cool. But you're going to be doing something with young people around exercise.
Yeah, we're going to be doing boot camps.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing all sorts of different classes. So, yeah, like aerobics, kettlebells, a bit of yoga, and some like high intense stuff, like with boxercise and things like that.
I like a bit of yoga.
You can do yoga. I like yoga.
I like yoga.
That's good.
I used to do kickboxing, so I've got proper boxing gloves as well.
Have you?
It's good actually. It's really good if you get like pads. If you get like the hand pads, and then just doing some exercise, it really works your arms.
Have to come down, Sophia, and have a go.
Oh well, I've been told I've got a pretty good hook, Luke. So I won't hurt you, but you get those pads in the right place.
I'm a boxing coach. I can teach them boxing, but kickboxing just teach me.
Okay.
So something that's going to be happening from September is that every morning at 11 o'clock, Luke's going to be running a yard camp. So it's not a boot camp. You don't have to wear your boots. You just have to meet us at the yard, and then we'll all go off together and we'll actually do different types of exercise on different weeks.
Okay.
All this kind of stuff.
For exercise.
Aerobics.
It's
Not the
attached-
kind of exercise where I just sit and watch. Jasmine's now got her wasp swatter.
No, because this wasp is going to sting Ralphie. Ralphie, come away. We might have to move. Ah! We might have to move
This is the
inside.
happens with picnics as well, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move inside out my and close the doors.
I've just muted Jasmine while she's dealing with the wasp. Just in case there's any language that might not be appropriate for wasps or children. You never know. Wasps are scary things.
Yeah. Get a nice leather candle, then they don't like it.
Absolutely. I just find it, and then if you just ignore it, it will go away.
Yeah. I think it was you telling me that actually, because a lot of people think that wasps don't like pollinate, but they pollinate as the same amount of bees, don't they?
Yeah, wasps are pollinators. They're actually really important for our environment.
Yeah.
And they just don't die instantly. So if a bee stings you, that's the end of it.
Yeah.
But if a wasp stings you, it gets to fight another day.
Yeah.
So as we were saying, so I'll put Jasmine back on in a minute. as we were just saying, but every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be a yard camp. And he's going to be people fit and healthy. If that's something you're interested in, then give us a shout. So that'd be quite exciting. The other thing that's changing is September, and I can't believe we're talking about September already. But we've got Jasmine's going to be doing the tea and toast. So you might remember, Sophie and I started doing tea and toast. Jasmine along, and now Jasmine's going to be at the building on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday every morning. Tea and toast at 10:30, and at the beginning it will just be Jasmine, and you'll be able to see her online. But it'll be good for her to be in the building because where Luke is, there'll be a table and a sofa, and she can have her feet up, having a nap with you all. And then on different days, different people will start joining because we know that at the moment, all we're hearing in the news is about job losses, isn't it? And about so we're going to be talking money management. So we're going to talk about that. Sophia's going to join Jasmine on a Friday. So Friday will be our like emotional well-being day. Which will be really cool.
And I guess it'll be really great if people have things that in particular they'd like me to talk about or like to discuss, then let me know, because I'll always be looking for different things that maybe are bothering you or, you know, you'd like to have a discussion about. So yeah, that'll be really great to hear what you guys want to have a natter about of the morning.
Someone from the sexual health clinic, they can giggle away with you. Picnic, have as much fun as you want. So we're going to have people from the sexual health clinic come in. So if you've got a query about anything as a young person, where do you get free condoms or relationships and things like that, the girls are giving a copy in the background now with all those words. So that will be really cool. We'll have a doctor who comes and joins in the discussion. So we're going to have lots of different people come in and sharing conversations, which hopefully make it easier. The tea and toast vote, is it just for adults?
No.
So
no, anyone.
So if you've got children, brilliant. If you haven't got children, brilliant. If you are a child, brilliant. If you actually got problems with your pet and you think we need to get a vet in and have like a vet session, brilliant. We don't really care. We just want to be having a natter and having a cup of tea with you. So making connections. So the big difference for September is that you're going to see Jasmine and Luke 3 or 4 times a week, firstly in the building and then with people. Yeah, so we're not doing stuff with people immediately. We're still going to connect with you in the virtual world. We are going to start creating bubbles. Yeah, because we know that by the time we start opening, then will come and there's a chance that COVID might actually grab hold again. So we're going to just do the bubble thing. So we're really excited about the yard camps. I'm looking forward to doing one. I'm not sure whether I am actually looking forward to doing one, Luke.
The yoga one. Yoga's nice and gentle.
I'm going to do I want to do the meditation one where you don't do any movement at all. That's what I'm
the last 10 minutes.
I think mine will last an hour. An hour's meditation for the whole of the session. So that's going to be really cool. The other things that we're going to be doing from September, which we're really excited about, is we've got Sophia back in the building. So after she finishes her tea and toast with Jasmine, she's going to be doing her crafternoon. So you might be already seeing that online, but we've got a Northampton crafternoon. So if you're a local community group who work with people and you fancy meeting with Sophia, then up to 8 of you can join her in the building.
Yep, and we'll do all sorts of stuff. So
yeah,
it'll be quite fun.
Yeah.
Book your space at Sophia's Crafternoon. So that means that from September until December, there'll be at least 6 sessions where you can book up. So the first couple will just be like how Sophia does it in Leicester, online, and then we'll start being like a real world person. So if you know of a group of people who would really like to do some crafternooning for free, yeah, so everything at the yard is free. Free toast, free coffee, free camp. Yeah, and please come and get involved. The other thing that's going to start happening is we're going to be doing some detaching work on a Saturday. Luke and I are going out, hitting the streets of Northampton. But we're going to start doing like a bike ride. So if anyone really fancies going on a bike ride with Luke and I, then come and join us for a pedal around Northampton. My bike ride and Luke is as good as my exercise. So that would be lucky for you. Try and make sure I'm not hit by a car, which would be great.
Safety first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure you wear a helmet.
Absolutely.
I see so many people riding around without helmets, and it really annoys me, especially when they're on the road. It makes me want to stop and say, put a helmet on. It's so dangerous.
It's bad, isn't it? We've also had quite a few, I'll show you. I've been to the yard this morning. We've now got a big chunk of bees back. Great. Really good ones.
Oh, I love that.
At the NHS. Luke, you can't see these, so I apologise because your camera isn't working, but you'll have to just pretend that they're great. So lovely, nice.
Amazing.
Ah,
Back there. We're apart but together.
ah.
There's some proper good sewers out there.
Yeah, that one's awesome. Like, that's a lot of work that's gone into that.
Very good.
Keep safe. This one, I don't know if you have seen this one, Sophia. That's pretty cool.
Oh, awesome.
Ah, that's good.
Good. Sorry, Luke, it's a bit boring part for you because all I'm doing is holding up the thing and said, "Oh, that's good." The internet connects us.
Ah, cool.
No, I really like this one because we've been talking about this a lot.
Can't see.
It says when it wear a mask.
Ah,
So that's
cool.
a really cool one. I really like that. Here's another really cool design by a young person, looking brilliant.
Oh,
Will come.
Very good.
so good. Some
This
talented
one-
people up there.
Brilliant. 2 meters.
Oh, that's good.
I really like that. Slow down. We're all in this together.
Brilliant.
I really like this. This is what's happening today. Lots of sunshine. We all need a bit of sunshine in
It's
our
got
life.
glasses as well. Awesome.
Yeah. Be awkward, be brave, be kind. What a
Ah,
beautiful Brené Brown. I think I feel dedicated to this one.
that's a great one.
Probably the best. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Who did that one?
Sophia.
Oh, did you? Ah,
We've got Let's Stay Connected. Let's Go Together. So we've got some. I've got another pile. I'm not going to go through everyone because
we could be
Yeah,
for a
we've got
while.
loads. We've got. I think we're over halfway there now with them coming back.
count them as we talk.
Mm.
So one.
Well, I've got another one here as well, which is I haven't got a pile. I've only got one.
Ah. Oh, that's good. Good.
Should we go like one?
You want to make one?
Yes,
Olivia wants to do one.
Yeah, I can send you out. I can tell you what. Next week I'll bring you a kit.
Oh, look, Sophia says she'll bring you a kit next week, and then you can do one.
Yeah, so all those are gonna. I think in the next month or so, we're gonna look at how we're gonna bring it all together, and each individual square is then gonna be mounted onto fabric, and then we're gonna make it into. Well, if our calculations are correct, it's going to be about 5 meters by 5 meters. This banner.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
If you something like, let me show you. This is someone else's. It's not ours. Let me show you because I can share it. So can you see what they've done there?
Yeah.
So it would look something like that, but bigger. So each one of those has got a banner all the way around it, and it's mounted on.
Yeah.
So it'll be similar to that. Fab. So I'm really excited about getting that together. So thank you. We've got about nearly 37 there.
Okay, 38.
38. Hooray. So we're doing okay now. If you have sold one of our things, don't forget to get it back to us. Oh, I think I've got another one coming. 39.
We're almost not far off the halfway mark then.
Yeah, we're not far away mark. We're hoping to get 100. That's our aim. So if we can get 100, we'll be really, really happy.
Hopefully, if we have enough pom-poms, Bianca, we're going to make like a textured wall piece.
I can see at the bottom of the screen that Mark's saying good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, Mark. Mark's somebody I used to work with.
Ah, good afternoon, Mark.
How you doing? So that's pretty cool. Always good to know that they're real people rather than pretend people are watching you and not. Luke's even got his ball out now. He's needing someone to play with.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
people today.
Luke, you'll like to know, Mark's also a Leicester City fan, so a fellow Foxes fan there.
My man. I like you, Mark.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
They're actually, have you seen, like, with the kind of going back to school, that they started to introduce crowds to certain events, like at the, I'm not a big snooker fan, but at the weekend they had like people at the venue.
Yeah, I saw that. They're starting to allow more things now, aren't they?
Which I'm not sure whether I 100% agree with right at the moment, because I think we're still.
Are we quite at that point yet?
Yeah. But they're talking about doing it for football as well, which I don't know how you're going to manage that, because it's a lot of, I mean.
That's a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I heard that they were going to do it where they're selling like a quarter of the tickets, and for every, like, there's going to be one person, then 2 seats gap, and then another person. But it's also, again, in and out of the stadiums. It's still a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, you're putting in the turnstiles as well, because obviously.
Yeah.
That's quite a narrow space.
And you know what football fans are like, you know, when you celebrate the goals, you're not going to be sitting in the seat here.
I suppose what we have to do is we have to find a new normal or a new way of doing things that connect.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, we're going to be signing off in a minute, but we're going to leave you with a few questions, which is, have you done a pom-pom? If you haven't, speak to Sophia, because we need probably about 1,000.
Yeah, a lot of pom-pom.
We need a lot of pom-poms. So if you know how to make a pom-pom, shout us, and if not, maybe come and watch Sophia and I tomorrow, probably, or we'll do the video today, but we'll put it online tomorrow on how to make a pom-pom and how to get involved with that. So get your best pom-pom making fingers ready. If you are feeling particularly quizzy, then don't forget that Luke does an awesome quiz every week. So, and he's going to mix it up. It's no longer just going to be about music. He's going to stretch it, and you know what? You're in trouble now. Yeah, Ben was a bad quiz master. You haven't met anything yet with Luke. He's got some difficult ones for you. So I'm going to be quietly playing and not shouting out too loud. Jasmine's going to be thinking about happiness. So can we just be happy, or are there things that we can do to help us? Are there particular techniques that help us be happy? And actually, we think at Community Courtyard there are. So we're going to be sharing some of those and running some workshops around that too. So we really
tonight I am going to be talking about happiness myths.
Oh,
happiness what?
Myths.
Okay.
Oh, now we'll try to think. Is happiness real, or is it just
When is that?
Tonight, 7 o'clock, happiness, talking about some myths of happiness. And, you know, what things that we think maybe do make us happy, but do they?
Oh,
Very philosophical. Ooh,
Watch this space.
ooh, all at the same time. I like it.
So we're going to continue with our picnics. For me, that means I'm actually going to get my picnic started and go and make my sandwiches and come back up and have my food in a room that I don't normally. But if you're a family who would have come to our picnic, then we haven't obviously done it there, then please don't hesitate to get in touch with us so you can get your picnic hamper from us. Yeah, and the picnic hamper's got some food in it, some picnic fun games and activities, and some crafty things to do as well. So you don't have to be bored at home. You can do things even in these COVID adventurous times. Right, lovely people. Jasmine's probably gone to find the children and the dog and maybe the wasp. Any of those possible. Luke's going to be doing some DIY stuff at the building because we've got to get all of the rubble from upstairs bagged up today, haven't we, Luke? Yeah, we've got that fun task. I know that Neil is tiling the stage, so that will look cool. So it's all systems go. So it's exciting stuff. And Sophia looks like she's going to be stuck there.
Pom-pom forever.
Right, it's lovely to see you three. Fantastic. Thank you for those of us who joined us today. It was really lovely to see you. And fingers crossed, we'll be seeing you at Abington Park near the bandstand next Thursday. If it's raining, we'll be under the bandstand. If it's not raining, we'll be celebrating with like maybe dances and cards. We'll be so relieved it's not raining.
Fingers crossed.
So for the last people's picnic next week, we'll see you at Abington Park at 12:30 with an ice cream and getting ready for our September return to school. For those of you who passed your GCSEs, well done. For those of you who didn't do as well as you think you might have done, don't worry. Life does not stop today. Your adventure and your journey is just beginning too. Stay safe, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.